Hey, Googans. It's After Drill. Beef here. No Drew today. Drew, unavailable today, had a prior engagement, so you're stuck with just me. So we want to welcome you in. Of course, After Drill, each and every day, brought to you by our friends at the UPS store in Ponte Vedra Beach. Be sure to get out there and see our friends at Dunkin's to help you out with all your shipping and packaging needs out there in Ponte Vedra Beach. They'll take care of you as they are known to do. Of course, a fun, busy Friday here on the Drill. We love Fridays on the Drill. It's always a good time. No different today, as we've got so much to get ready for on a busy sports weekend. Of course, Wimbledon winding down to its completion. The World Cup will finish up this weekend, and of course the Major League Baseball trade deadline right around the corner as well. So there's so much to get into. Always, we welcome your comments on After Drill. Make sure you hit us up in the comments section below. Make sure you like, share with your friends. We want to spread. We want to spread After Drill like Marcel Daria spread something else, but that's another story for another time. We won't get into that here. No 9 o'clock nasty here at 10 a.m. on After Drill. Like I said, Drew not with us today. We'll miss him, but we'll catch up with Drew on Monday. Monday also starts SEC Media Days. Of course, our coverage brought to you by Carefree Boat Club. We'll be sending Frank Frangie up there. Brenton Martineau will be up in Atlanta as well, along with Tyler Sticks-Devitt. They'll be up there getting you all the best sound from all the coaches in attendance in Atlanta this time for the SEC Media Days, not in Birmingham this time around as they usually have been, or I should say Hoover, right? Not really Beham, but the SEC Media Days shifting over to Atlanta. I know most of the media guys that are headed up for the Media Days are pretty stoked that it's in Atlanta. Probably no knock on Beham, but there's just a little bit more to do in the ATL. Of course, oh my God. You know that feeling when you've got a sneeze coming on and it's like right there? I'm going through that right now. It's like right there. It's like living inside my nose and it just refuses to surface. So if I do sneeze at some point here during After Drill, I apologize. I'll take your bless yous and whatnot in the comments down below. Shout out to the CCG. He's on board. What up, Tony? Hope you have a good weekend, buddy. I know I plan to. Man, I don't know if I'm going to make it down. This is a free plug. Florida Theater this weekend is showing one of my probably 5 most favorite movies of all time Sunday afternoon, Tombstone, at the Florida Theater. So if you get a chance, go down there and check out Tombstone. It's an all-timer. I love Tombstone. It's maybe 2 or 3 most quotable movies of my life. It's right up there with Anchorman and Airplane and movies like that. I could sit there and recite Tombstone verbatim as I watch it. It's such a quotable film. I love it. I love Tombstone so much. Enough of the free plug though. Go to the Florida Theater Sunday if you can. Go watch Tombstone. It's an all-timer. The MLB season is at its midway point. Some teams are past the midway point. Some have played 81 games. Some are approaching that point. It was a weird early season with so many rainouts. There's some teams that are pretty substantially short of the halfway point as we approach the All-Star break. Tomorrow is the last day of baseball action, and then Monday, of course, is the Home Run Derby. Tuesday, the All-Star game, and Wednesday, the dreaded slowest day in sports, the Wednesday after the All-Star game, where, honest to God, nothing in the world happens in sports. It's like the sports goes into the Bermuda Triangle on the Wednesday after the All-Star game. It's crazy. Nothing in the world happens on the Wednesday after the All-Star game. But we're wondering, will there be some action at the All-Star game, not on the field, but in the back channels? As Manny Machado, we expect, will be dealt before the deadline at the end of the month, but will he be dealt this weekend or early next week in D.C.? A lot of people think that Machado's preferred destination is New York with the Yankees. Of course, somebody did a Photoshop of him in a Yankee uniform, which he himself liked. So stirring speculation that New York is where he wants to end up. Machado, I think his preferred destination is New York. He wants to be a New York Yankee. If he doesn't sign a long-term deal with the team he gets traded to, that's probably where he wants to end up as a free agent, and he's a Scott Boras client. So the odds are whoever trades for Manny Machado is not going to get any kind of promise of a long-term commitment, because Scott Boras encourages his clients to hit the market, test the market, find your value, and if somebody wants to step up and match it, that's one thing, but don't commit before you get a chance to get into the open marketplace and see what you're really worth in the current economy and current climate. And I think Manny Machado is one of those guys that he's going to go out there and find himself with a lot of teams with deep pockets looking to pay a lot of money for the services of Manny Machado. And I know the Yankees have been linked to Machado. The Yankees have been linked to Bryce Harper. You would think Machado maybe fits what they're looking for a little bit more, but we'll see. He wants to be a Yankee, but Harper, who knows what he's going to do as well. He's in a walk year too, but he's having a rough year for a walk year. It's going to cost him some money. Now, by Bryce Harper's standards, what's that really mean? The rumor is that he was looking for a $400 million deal. Probably won't get $400 million, but he's probably still going to get north of $300 million. It's pretty rough life if you're Bryce Harper of the Nats as you head into free agency on a down year and going to get yourself a 10-year $300+ million deal. That's correct, Brett. Yeah. On the Wednesday after the All-Star game, it's so dead. You're right. There will be something. ESPN has to show something, right? And you know what you're going to catch on ESPN, honestly, Brent, is NBA Summer League action, because the Summer League will still, I think, be rolling on for a few more days. I think it goes to the 17th, so you'll probably catch a lot of NBA Summer League action as they play. They do the playoffs at the Summer League in Vegas. So it's as the teams full of 2 guys you've heard of and 14 guys you've never heard of compete for the illustrious Summer League championship. Hello, Joseph from Ponte Vedra. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy, to After Drill. We're here every day, 10-ish. We were a little late this morning as I was trying to help my buddy Dan Hicken find his car keys. Hick was in a bad spot. I don't know, he lost his car keys in the studio somewhere or maybe down the hall. We did have a visit from Chick-fil-A, and they brought some chicken burritos and some other goodies, and he may have left them down there while he was getting himself something to eat as well. Dan's on a little more healthier kick, though. He's probably grabbing the fruit cup. He's taking care of himself quite well. But yeah, shout out to Chick-fil-A for dropping off the grub this morning on the drill. Of course, we're steamrolling towards the World Cup final, too. I got to be honest, I won't be watching a lick of that, but I know it's important to a lot of you guys out there, you soccer fans. You're loud and proud. I don't know if anybody at the start of this thing would have predicted France and Croatia in the title game, but this is where we're at, France and Croatia, for all the marbles at the World Cup. And and this thing too that they do at the World Cup, and there's nothing new, but this consolation game nonsense drives me nuts. I don't know when this became a thing. I'm sure they've been doing it forever. Again, I don't follow the World Cup. I don't have any idea. But this consolation game on Saturday for third place is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Who cares if you're third or fourth place? If I'm not in the final game and I lost the semifinal, the last thing I want to do is drag my ass onto the field Saturday morning to play a game to figure out which one of us is third place. That's the last place I want to be, is in the third and fourth place game, the consolation game. You don't get anything for it. So what is the point? Why are we there? It doesn't make any sense to me. Of course, the Jaguars getting ready for training camp. It's right around the corner now. What's today, the 13th? So we're 5 days away from rookies reporting. Rookies tune in on July 18th. I think it's the 20th for QBs and everybody else by the 23rd, I want to say. And the first practice will be right after that. So training camp is here, guys. The team announced that there's, I think it's 8 practices that'll be open to the public. Of course, you got to go to jaguars.com/training camp to book your spot. It's free, but you just have to, go on, get a voucher that says you're going to attend this session, so they can get a head count and figure out who's going to be where, so they don't get overcrowded. But of course, it'll all culminate on August 3rd with the scrimmage down at Everbank Field. TIAA Bank Field. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it, guys. Please don't send the stormtroopers down here to 9117 Hogan Road. From TIAA Bank. You're in third place every day. 1 Dad, 2 Jeff. Just kidding. You're the best. Thank you, Jeff. It's fine. I get it, man. I'm in the 3 hole. And really, at this point now, I've slid back into the 4 hole because everybody seems to like Lauren a lot more than they like me, and that's fair. I understand. I'm not taking it personally. She's a lot sweeter than I am. If you've ever encountered me on the text line, if you've ever texted the show and you get some kind of snarky response, until today, it was probably coming from me. But watershed moment on the drill today. Blew my mind. Jeff Prosser, he hates all social media. He thinks Twitter's the devil, and he doesn't like participating in any kind of social media. But Jeff Prosser, Lauren Brooks just staring through the window. It's like she heard me talking about her. Maybe she's watching the show. Lauren, are you watching After Drill right now? If you are, please hit like and hit the share button. Thank you. But Jeff Prosser jumped on the text line for I don't know why. Usually he just monitors it to read the comments, but he started replying to people, and people thought it was me. They were blasting back like, up yours, Beef, and I'm like, it's not me! It's Jeff! You hate Jeff, like always. But yeah, it was Jeff on the text line blasted soccer fans and Notre Dame guy, although I'm in favor of him blasting Notre Dame guy. We've got one dude on the text line who's a massive Notre Dame fan, drives me nuts. He's completely delusional about the Golden Domers, who is well chronicled. I hate Notre Dame and everything about them, and this guy is just completely possibly high, drunk, or both in his comments about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Eric asks, is Lauren temporary? No, Lauren's part of the show now. Lauren is our co-host and our update anchor, and she's part of the Drill family. Now look, we've been honest about this thing from the get-go. The Drill, and before when it was SFR, has always been a meat grinder. Okay, that third seat in the studio is the hottest seat in the house at 1010XL. Okay, we take them in, and my friend T-Wig has a expression, and I don't know if it's his or if he borrowed it, but he says iron sharpens iron. And that's what we do with the third seat in the Drill. It is the hottest seat. It is cooking with hot grease, man. We throw you into the third seat, and it's the meat grinder. We're either going to chew you up or you're going to come out better for it. And we've sent people off to watery graves, and we've sent people off to bigger and better things. And shout out to our girl Mackenzie Thurkill, the artist formerly known as Friday, who is now doing some reporting for the Orlando Magic. She had been with Orlando City. She's now working with the Orlando Magic. Is my seat hot? Only when I fart in it, Josh. No, seriously, my seat's not hot. At least, let me put it this way. As far as I know, my seat's not hot. But, yeah, you never know around here. You don't know you're about to get code red until you get code red. So who knows? My seat may be blazing hot as far as I know. No, there's no smoke from my seat. Unless you're talking about Elvis back there. He's smoking hot right now. He's our good luck charm. He's our spirit animal. We love Velvet Elvis, and we love doing the drill. And I'll love doing the drill for as long as I can do it. It beats the hell out of working, guys. That's the truth. We've all worked, and it sucks. But doing the drill is not hard work. It's more like babysitting in a lot of ways for me. So it's and I've done a lot of that in the past too. So it's I'm fine with it. I mean, the guys are like family to me. They're like my dumb older brothers that I just have to take care of and make sure they don't drive off a cliff every day. And so far, so good. We haven't drove off a cliff yet, but there's still time. There's still time for it to go south for us. But for now, everything's good. I hope you guys embrace Lauren and give her the benefit of the doubt. Give her 2 thumbs up. She's doing a good job for us. We like Lauren, and we're happy to have her be part of the team. It was, we just did some reshuffling on the station due to some unforeseen circumstances, and we were thrilled to hear that Lauren was going to be joining the show. We like Lauren a lot. She's a hell of a girl, and she knows her sports. So we're happy to have her as part of the program here on the Drill. As for the weekend, I don't have any big plans. I don't know what you guys are doing. It is so damn hot outside. I don't want to do anything. I got to mow my lawn. I keep looking at it. It's about up to my nipples now, and I'm scared to death to go out there and mow it because it's so godforsaken hot. I think I might burst into flames if I go out there and try and mow it while the sun is up. So I may have to wait until it gets dark. Josh asks, what did we trade for Lauren? It was weird. It was a 3-team trade, so it got a little complicated. What happened was the afternoon show wanted to trade for Andrew Gibson. He was a hot prospect. He was kind of the Manny Machado of the station. So they traded for Andrew Gibson. We swooped in like a thief in the night and said, yeah, but let's try to make this thing juicy. So we booted Sticks out the door, and we said, we'll scoop up Lauren for Sticks, and we'll send the midday guys also an intern to be named later. And so that's kind of how it went down. So we're waiting to see who our intern will be. One thing's for sure, when we do get that intern, I will not learn that person's name. I've tried to learn interns' names in the past. It's gone very badly for me. I've called people by the wrong names and been very embarrassed. So now I make it a point, a professional courtesy, really, I feel, to just not learn their names. I feel like that way there's no chance that I can hurt their feelings by calling them by the wrong name if I just call them intern. That's my strategy. I don't know, maybe it's rude. I don't think it is. I feel like it works. It protects people's feelings and it protects mine. This thing's off the rails. So we're gonna bid you a fond adieu, as one would say. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Stay cool out there. It's hot, but make sure you hydrate if you're outside. If not, please try to stay in the air conditioning. I know that's what I'm going to be doing. But have a good weekend. We'll be back Monday. We'll be back for the drill. Of course, SEC Media Days kicks off Monday. We'll be in studio, but when we've got action from SEC Media Days, you'll hear it across the board on 1010XL, brought to you by Carefree Boat Club. So we'll talk to you Monday with another award-winning edition of After Drill. Peace out, kids.